students. Now today is our new topic, that is polynomial in class 10 मैथमेटिक्स. आज हम इसको जानने वाले हैं. ये टॉपिक हमारे लिए नया नहीं है बिकॉज इन 9th क्लास वी हैव स्टडीड मेनी थिंग्स अबाउट दिस टॉपिक. वहाँ पर हमने बहुत तरह के पॉलिनोमियल को देखा था और उनके बारे में जाना था और खासकर लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल को हमने ड्रॉ भी किया था. उसका ज्योमेट्रिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन हमने सीखा था 9th क्लास के अंदर. अभी यहाँ पर कुछ नई चीज़ जानने वाला है. Before doing that, let's revise few basic concepts of polynomial. What is polynomial? Now look at these algebraic expressions. X plus 1, x squared plus 2x plus 3, 2x plus 4, x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x plus 5. Now these are the polynomial examples of polynomial. We know that one is called monomial, where only one term. Another is binomial, that means two terms like this, 1 and 2. Another is trinomial, where there are three terms like this, and so on. In general, what is polynomial? Polynomial is an algebraic expression which has more than one term. अगर एक से ज़्यादा term है तो उसको जनरली कहते हैं polynomial. So these are the names of few polynomial. Now the next thing that we have studied about polynomial is the degree of polynomial. What is the degree of polynomial and classification of polynomial in respect of their degrees. So degree of polynomial. What is degree of polynomial? Look here, x plus 1 is a polynomial. Degree of polynomial is the highest power of variable in that polynomial. इस polynomial में जो भी variable है, look at here, this is the polynomial in one variable and the variable is x. So what is the highest power of x? Is 1. So that's why it is a linear polynomial. Next is quadratic polynomial. Because the highest degree is 2, that's why it is called quadratic polynomial, where the degree is 2. Next is this is called cubic polynomial because the degree is 3. So if we have to find the degree of a polynomial, we have to find the highest power of the variable x in that polynomial. So these are the classifications. This is the classification according to the degree of a polynomial. This is called degree of a polynomial. Now the next topic was in 9th class that we are revising is the zeros of a polynomial. This is a polynomial which is represented by p of x. It means this is a polynomial p in the variable x. Now zero of this polynomial, what is zero of this polynomial? Zero of polynomial is the value of x. Value of x is that pa is 0. Pa is 0. For what value of x pa becomes 0? X की वो वैल्यू जिससे ये पूरा पॉलिनोमियल 0 बन जाए. Now let's see. If I put x is equal to -1 in this polynomial, x is equal to -1 in this polynomial, it will become p minus 1, that is -1 plus 1, because x is equal to -1, and it will become 0. So for x is equal to -1, px is 0. For x is equal to -1, px is 0. So x is equal to -1 is a 0 of polynomial px. ये इसका 0 हो गया. That is called 0 of a polynomial. Similarly, in the case of cubic or quadratic polynomial, we find the value of x such that px becomes 0, and in that case, the value of x will be a 0 of a polynomial. Now, the topic of class 10th in this chapter is geometrical representation of a polynomial. How to represent a polynomial in term of a picture or a graph. किसी भी polynomial को हम कैसे represent कर सकते हैं geometrically. For that, let us take an example. This is a polynomial y is equal to 2x plus 3. So it is represented as y is equal to 2x plus 3. Now we have to find the geometrical representation of this polynomial. As you can see, the power is 1. The highest power of x is 1. That's why it's a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. It's a linear polynomial because the highest power of x is 1. Now, it means if it is a linear polynomial, it is a line. It will be represented by a line. So we have to draw a line in a graph. In graph, we have to draw a line corresponding to this polynomial. For that, in 9th class, you have already learned how to draw the line of a linear equation. For that, what we do, we make a table like this, and we take few values of x, and we find the corresponding value of y for this x, putting some value of x in this equation. So, if x is equal to minus 2, if x is equal to minus 2, then y is equal to 2 into minus 2 plus 3. If I put x is equal to minus 3 in this linear equation, it means this is a polynomial, but whole is an equation. ये पूरी क्या इक्वेशन है, इतना पार्ट इसका पोलिनोमियल है. नाउ अगर मैं यहाँ पे x इक्वल टू माइनस 2 रखूं तो कितना हो जाएगा, माइनस 4 प्लस 3 दैट इज माइनस 1. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. So if x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to minus 1. Now if x is equal to plus 2, and if x is equal to plus 2, then y is equal to 2 to the 4 plus 3, that is 2 to the 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. If y is equal to 2, then y is 7. So we found two coordinates, minus 2 and minus 1 and 2 and 7. Now we have to find these coordinates on our graph. Suppose this is a graph paper. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 7, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Now, what is the first coordinate? Is minus 2 and minus 1. So we find the value of the location of minus 2 and minus 1. So x is minus 2, so we will come to left side of it on this x-axis from the origin O. This is minus 2, and then to find minus 1 we will move downwards because y is minus downwards. So we will come here, this is minus 1. This is our first point, minus 2 and minus 1. Second is 2 and 7, both are positive, so they will be in first quadrant. 2 and 7. This is 2x, x कितना है 2 है तो y कितना है 7, यहाँ हो जाएंगे, ये 7 हो गया. So this is 2,7, second coordinate. Now to draw the line, we will join both the points like this. अब हमने इनको join किया. अब क्या हुआ? This is the geometrical representation of this linear equation and this linear polynomial. इसका कैसे इसको हम geometrically दिखाया? क्योंकि linear equation में क्या बनाएंगे? लाइन बनाएंगे. अब now what is the use of this? इसका use क्या है? इसका use ये है कि हम ये पता कर सकते हैं इस ग्राफ के जरिए कि इसका जीरो, इसके कितने जीरो होंगे, इस इक्वेशन इस पॉलिनोमियल के कितने जीरो होंगे, कितने इसके जीरो निकल सकते हैं और वो जीरो क्या है हम ग्राफ देख के पता कर सकते हैं. क्योंकि ये हमारा ग्राफ बिल्कुल स्टैंडर्ड ग्राफ नहीं है, एग्जैक्ट नहीं है, हमने हाथ से ड्रॉ किया है, लेकिन जब आप उसको एग्जैक्ट ग्राफ पेपर पे ड्रॉ करेंगे तो जिस पॉइंट पर ये लाइन x एक्सिस को काटेगी, दैट पॉइंट, एट दैट पॉइंट, सपोज इस पॉइंट पे काट, हम देख रहे हैं कि इस x एक्सिस को ये लाइन इस पॉइंट पे काट रही है, इंटरसेक्ट कर रही है। तो जिस पॉइंट पे वो इंटरसेक्ट करेगी, उस पॉइंट पे जो x की वैल्यू होगी, दैट विल बी द जीरो फॉर दिस पॉलिनोमियल, दैट विल बी द जीरो फॉर दिस पॉलिनोमियल। अगेन दिस इज अ लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल, 2x plus 3 is a linear polynomial, so it means it will have only one zero because it is a linear polynomial, इसका एक ही जीरो निकलेगा, and this means the line can intersect this x axis only once, केवल एक ही बार वो इंटरसेक्ट करेगी इस x axis को, दो बार नहीं करेगी, केवल एक बार करेगी। Now let's see what is the zero of this polynomial. To find the zero of this polynomial, we will put 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. It will give x is equal to minus 3 by 2. x is equal to minus 3 by 2. अगर हम क्योंकि अगर ये 0 रखना है, इसका x की वैल्यू, जिस x की वैल्यू के लिए 0 होगा तो उस पॉलिनोमियल को हम 0 के बराबर रख देते हैं, तो x वैल्यू कितनी है, minus 3 by 2. इट मीन्स क्या होगा, ये जो पॉइंट है, जिस पॉइंट पर ये लाइन इस x एक्सिस को इंटरसेक्ट कर रही है, इसके कोऑर्डिनेट होंगे 3 by 2 and 0. Why? Because this point is on x axis and on x axis the y coordinate is always 0. आप सबको पता है, और x axis कितना होगा, -3 by 2. जब आप इसको एग्जैक्टली ग्राफ पेपर पर ड्रॉ करेंगे तो आपको वो पॉइंट मिल जाएगा। इस पूरी कहानी का सार क्या है? What is the conclusion? That if it is a linear polynomial, then it will be represented by a line on graph, and because it is linear polynomial, that's why it will have only one zero, and because it has only one zero, it will intersect the x-axis once only, केवल एक ही बार इसको इंटरसेक्ट करेगी। अब हमें कोई पिक्चर बना के दिया हुआ हो, एक ग्राफ बना के दिया हुआ हो कि सपोज दिस ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट्स अ पॉलिनोमियल एंड टेल कि इस ग्राफ के, इस पॉलिनोमियल के कितने रूट हैं, और वो पॉलिनोमियल में x की फॉर्म में दिया हुआ है, तो हमें क्या करना है, वी हैव टू सी दैट द ग्राफ ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल इज इंटरसेक्टिंग द x axis. If it is intersecting the x axis, then how many points it is intersecting? If it is intersecting in one point, it is a linear polynomial and it will have only one root or one zero. अगर दो जगह काट रहा है, it will have two roots. इसका मतलब वो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल है। अगर वो तीन जगह इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है, it is a cubic polynomial. There are some few questions in exercise 2.1. तो ये जो ग्राफ है, ज्योमेट्रिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन है इस लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल का, and it shows that linear polynomial will cut or intersect the x-axis only once, and at the point where it intersects, that is the zero of that polynomial. उस पॉइंट पे जो x कोऑर्डिनेट है वो उस पॉलिनोमियल का जीरो है। Now look at these pictures. These all are geometrical representation of a quadratic polynomial. This is quadratic, this is quadratic, this is cubic polynomial. Why? Because this graph, and this graph is called in geometry, it is called parabola. आप इसको 11th में पढ़ेंगे, parabola. This is parabola. This parabola, it means the quadratic polynomial is intersecting the x-axis at 2 points. You can see. So it will have two zeros. Again, it is intersecting 2 points, so it will have two zeros. It is intersecting only one point at one point. When clearly see, एक ही जगह काट रहा है, so only one zero. It is not intersecting the x-axis, so it will not have any zero. इसका कोई zero होगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि इसने intersect ही नहीं किया, x-axis को कहीं भी intersect नहीं कर रही है। Now look at this graph. This graph is intersecting the x-axis 1, 2 and 3 times, so it will have 3 zeros. So it's very easy to find that how many zeros does a polynomial has. If you have the geometrical figure of that polynomial, you have to see that whether the polynomial is in x or is in y. If generally in class 10 we have all polynomial in x, so for that you have to see that in how many points the figure is intersecting the x-axis and count the number of intersecting points. जितनी जगह काटेगा उतने वो से निकलेंगे उसके. So by this you can solve exercise 2.1 very easy and very easily. It's very easy to solve exercise 2.1 after learning all these things. Now the next exercise is about the relationship between the sum of zeros and the quadratic polynomial, coefficients of quadratic polynomials and the product of zeros. Now what is sum of zeros? It means if a quadratic, quadratic polynomial will have two zeros and we have to find the sum of those zeros. For that we have to find the formula. How to find the formula? We will try to understand with this example. You can see this is the polynomial px is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. And how to find the zeros? In class 9 we have factorized these kinds of polynomials like this: x square plus 6x plus 9 can be written as x square plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. हम करते क्या है, इस x स्क्वायर को कोफिशिएंट को इस c से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. 9 into 1 is 9. Then I split this number 6 in such a manner so that if इसके दो टुकड़े हमने निकाले a और b, तो कैसा करेंगे कि a into b तो क्या हो 9 हो और a plus b क्या हो वो 6 हो, यानी इसका x का कोफिशिएंट है. तो ऐसे दो नंबर्स जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करने पे 9 आए, 9 into 1 9 आए और ऐड करने पर क्या आए 6 आए. तो क्या होंगे 3x plus 3x because 3x plus 3x is 6x and 3 into 3 is 9. ये हमने 9 का सीखा है. So it will become x square, x कॉमन लेंगे तो x plus 3, अगेन हम इसमें x कॉमन लेंगे तो x plus 3. So the factors are x plus 3 into x plus 3. ये हमने इनके क्या निकाल दिया, फैक्टराइजेशन कर दिया. Now to find the zeros, this is px. We put px is equal to 0. If px is equal to 0, it means this equals to 0. X plus 3 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. What does it mean? ये दो फैक्टर हैं, इनका प्रोडक्ट 0 है. It means either this 0 or both zeros. So if x plus 3 is 0, then x is equal to minus 3. Again, if second x plus 3 is 0, so x is equal to minus 3. So we found two zeros for this quadratic polynomial. और दोनों सेम हो सकते हैं, दो जीरो सेम भी हो सकते हैं. अब what is the sum of zeros? First zero is minus 3, second zero is again minus 3. The sum of the zero is minus 3 plus minus 3. हमने दोनों को ऐड कर दिया, क्या मिलेगा minus 6. Now look carefully. This minus 6 can be written as minus 6 upon 1. Am I right? This minus 6 can be written as minus 6 upon 1. Now look at this polynomial and look at here. What we get? Sum of 0 is minus 6 upon 1. What is 6 here? 6 is the coefficient of x. 6 is the coefficient of x. And 1 is the coefficient of x square. 6 is the coefficient of x and 1 is the coefficient of x square. So I can write it minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Now the general form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. ये और होता है. The generalized form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. So what is the coefficient of b? That is x, that is b. Coefficient of x is b and coefficient of x square is a. So we can conclude, we can say that sum of 0 is minus b upon a, where b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. This is the formula of sum of zeros. Sum of zeros, that minus b upon a, where b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. हमने इस एग्जांपल को लिया और देखा, हम यही मिला -6 आया ना सम ऑफ जीरो, और -6 को लिखा -6 upon 1. यहाँ पर 6 क्या है? x का कोफिशिएंट है, और 1 क्या है? x स्क्वायर का कोफिशिएंट. अगर हम और कोई भी लेंगे तो हम यही चीज मिलने वाली है. In general way, you can say that sum of 0 is minus b upon a. हम इसको इस तरह से भी दिखाते हैं, अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू minus b upon a, where alpha and beta represents the roots. Alpha and beta are the Greek letters, Greek words, है ना? तो इनको अल्फा कहते हैं, इसे बीटा कहते हैं. आगे हम सीखेंगे गामा. अगर क्यूबिक इक्वेशन या पॉलिनोमियल मिले तो वहां पर नया वर्ड आता है गामा. पर 3 रूट निकलेंगे, अल्फा बीटा एंड गामा. Gamma, alpha, beta, alpha and beta. Remember that alpha plus beta, it means sum of 0, and alpha into beta it means product of 0. So alpha plus beta is minus b upon a. Now we shall find the product of roots. And we found that two zeros for this polynomial is -3 and -3. हमने निकाले, फैक्टराइज किया अभी पिछले इस तरफ. x square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to इसके जो जीरो निकले वो क्या निकले? -3 और -3, दो जीरो निकले इसके. एंड वी फाउंड द फॉर्मूला फॉर सम ऑफ जीरो, दैट इज अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू -b अपॉन a. नाउ टू फाइंड द फॉर्मूला फॉर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरो. व्हाट इज प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरो? इट मींस व्हाट इज अल्फा इनटू बीटा. अल्फा इनटू बीटा, पहला जीरो कितना है? -3, दूसरा कितना है? -3. सो व्हाट क्या बनाएंगे? माइनस प्लस 3 is 9. This 9 can be written as 9 upon 1. And look here, this is 9. It means the constant term of quadratic polynomial C है ना, constant term. And what is 1? 1 is the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. So it means alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. C upon a. Alpha into beta is equal to c upon a, where c is the constant term of the polynomial and a is the coefficient of x square. So in general, I can say that if I have a quadratic polynomial, it will have two zeros. Have two zeros. A quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c will have two zeros, alpha and beta. Zeros, where sum alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a, where what is b? B means coefficient of x, and what is a? Coefficient of x square. And what is alpha into beta? It means product, that will be c upon a, that means constant term upon coefficient of x square. So these are the relation between sum of zeros and product of zero with the coefficient of x and x square and constant term. You have to remember this formula so that you can find sum of zero easily. Another very important thing, एग्जाम में अक्सर क्वेश्चन आते हैं इस तरह के, और अक्सर में दिए हुए हैं. यह हैव गिवन द सम ऑफ रूट, सम ऑफ जीरोस ऑफ द क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल. आपको दिया हुआ है क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल के सम, जीरोस का सम दिया हुआ है और प्रोडक्ट भी दिया हुआ है. यू हैव टू फाइंड द पॉलिनोमियल. आपको पॉलिनोमियल पता करना है कि पॉलिनोमियल है क्या, कैसे बनेगा. तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन बट वेरी इजी. कैसे पता कर सकते हैं? इफ वी नो अल्फा प्लस बीटा एंड अल्फा इनटू बीटा, इफ अगर दो चीजें पता है तो व्हाट इज द पॉलिनोमियल? पॉलिनोमियल कैन बी रिटन एज एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस अल्फा प्लस बीटा इनटू एक्स प्लस अल्फा इनटू बीटा. दिस इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ अ पॉलिनोमियल that can be formed if we know alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. For example, if alpha plus beta is equal to if we know alpha is equal to -4 and beta is equal to 1. सपोज हमें अल्फा बीटा दिए हुए कि एक पॉलिनोमियल है उसका अल्फा -0 -4 है, बीटा दूसरा 0 1 है. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड द पॉलिनोमियल. इसको फॉर्म करिए, कैसे बनाएंगे आप इसको? सिंपल है. इफ अल्फा एंड बीटा इज गिवन देन व्हाट इज अल्फा बीटा? इट विल गिव अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू -4 plus 1 that is -3 and alpha into beta is equal to -4 into 1 that is -4. Now put the value of alpha plus beta here and alpha into beta here. You will find the polynomial that is px is equal to x square minus -4 plus 1 and plus -4 into 1. So it will be x square. It will become -4 plus 1 is equal to -3. It will become +3 and it will become -4. That's it. So this is the polynomial whose zeros are like this. So that is how I can form a quadratic polynomial if you know the sum of zeros and the product of zeros. This formula will help you. Very important formula. So today we learn three things. One is called geometrical representation of a polynomial and how to find the number of zeros with the help of that graph of any polynomial. Second thing, the sum of zeros and product of zeros. The sum of 0 is alpha plus beta is equal to -b upon a and alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. And the third thing is, if we know the sum of zeros and the product of zeros, this formula can be used to form the polynomial. Now I hope that you will solve exercise 2.1 and 2.2 very easily, and if you have any problem you